Hi everyone, Mazybee here with Promenade Escapes. I am so super excited to let you know that we are going on our first cruise since the pandemic. We are 35 days out, and this information I'm about to give you is about 10 days later than I wanted to. A lot of information will pertain to if you're sailing Virgin Voyages about 45 days prior to your sailing. I do have my notes here. There are just a bunch of things I want to share, and I do not want to forget any of it. But once again, Rich and I are 35 days out from our first sailing since the pandemic. Super excited to be out at sea again. We are sailing on a 5-night itinerary with Virgin's Scarlet Lady. We are going to Costa Maya and Bimini, or as the locals say it, Bimini Beach, which is their private beach club in the Bahamas. And what I'm about to show you, most of what's recorded or completed, prior to 45 days before. Once you've made your booking on their website or you've contacted your travel advisor, a lot is open to you on the Virgin Voyages app. I do want to warn you, the app is super glitchy right now. They're still working the bugs out of it. And from watching a lot of vlogs and reading reviews of being on the ship from the 2 recent sailings out of Miami, and as well as the summer soirees over in London or England, out of Portsmouth, the experience on board has been wonderful. But what you find is in a lot of the forums, such as Cruise Crate, people are unhappy with the app. So I really just want to go over the app a little bit and show you what you can expect, particularly 45 days prior to sailing moving onward. So I am not going to take you through the website. You can look at virginvoyages.com yourself. You can contact your travel advisor. You can contact me if you want to book. But mainly this is to show you what's available to you on the app when you're about 45 days out from your cruise. So let's dive right on in. So from the main page of the Virgin Voyages app, you will see your embarkation slot or time. From there, you can check in, provide your shipping information for your band, which serves as your room key and onboard wallet, sign your voyage well form, and complete your health form 24 hours before sailing. When you're filling out the check-in section, you will see 6 to 7 required areas to complete based on your gender. First, you will be prompted to take the security photo. I recommend leaving this one incomplete until you are closer to your cruise date so that your photo looks as close to how you will look during your sailing. Next, you will be prompted to upload your travel docs. It's easier just to use your passport for this one. In fact, I can't tell that Virgin's going to accept anything other than that passport, but you can contact Sailor Services with those questions. Then you will be prompted to provide your credit or debit card info for your onboard account. They will also accept cash. Currently, they only accept US dollars, Canadian dollars, and the British pound. If you are female, you will be asked to verify you are not or will be less than 24 weeks pregnant at the time of sailing. It's just your standard pregnancy clause. Next, you will want to be sure to read and take a look at that contract. This is going to have all that critical information. And while you're into that critical information, just make sure you have your travel insurance. Then you'll want to update or enter your emergency contact information. And then you're ready to board once you've provided some travel information. The earliest time slot for embarkation is 2 p.m. Virgin allows guests to stay on board until about 10, so they're getting off between 10 and 10:30. And you don't really have much to worry about because the earliest check-in time's at 2, and the ship doesn't even set sail until 7. After that, you're all set for a while based on the date of your sailing. While I do recommend everyone in your party downloading the app because you can connect with or communicate with cabin mates through it, you can also fill out all of their check-in information for them if you have access to that information. Here I am just showing you that I have access to Rich's information since he is my cabin mate. And the same 6 sections are required for him as for me, minus pregnancy. After completing your check-in information, make sure your address information is up to date. This is for your band. Between 45 and 50 days prior to sailing, these should ship to your home. I will provide an update on this as currently I have received an email asking me to make sure that my address is up to date. But the help information on the website also suggests that we will receive them after the COVID test at the port. So should they come in, we'll do an unboxing. Just remember, if you get them at home, to put them in your carry-on. You will then sign your Voyage Well form. Be sure to read that contract, and you're done until about 24 hours before your sailing. At about 145 days for those who are in Rockstar accommodations, or about 120 days prior to sailing, for everyone else, you will have access to select your excursions or sure things, as Virgin calls them. Click on Discover, then select ports, and then the red Book Excursion button for each port. You will be able to see what's available, select your favorites if you need more time to think about it, or just go ahead and book and pay. At 45 days before, in the excursion section of the home port, particularly on that last day, but you'll probably see it in either home port section, you will be able to select your disembarkation group. For this, you'll just want to scroll to the bottom of that screen to see all of the available time slots. And then click Book at the top to make and confirm your selection. 2 other things will also happen at 45 days prior to sailing. First, you should be able to make your dining reservations. For this, you will go back to the main Discover page. And select Ship and then Eateries. At this time, the app is experiencing some issues, so just give customer service or sailor services a call if you can't book the specialty venues, which are Razzle Dazzle, Pink Agave, the Test Kitchen, Extra Version, Gumbe, which is the Korean barbecue, or the Wake, which is steak and seafood. Otherwise, when you click on a venue, you should be able to see the available time slots to select from. Remember, there are 20 plus eateries on the ship, but these 6 require a reservation. You will also be able to make breakfast or brunch reservations as well as lunch reservations for those 6 venues, and other services such as the spa and tattoos or whatever you like to do on the ship once you're actually on board. Once you've made all your selections, you will be able to find them under your daily agenda or under the love list if you haven't finalized your selections. The second thing you want to keep an eye on around this time is your email. You, at about 45 days, will be prompted to use the Level Up program, which is an upgrade program for Virgin. And you can upgrade your cabin by bidding for it. In Virgin's Level Up program, you can bid up to or as low as $50 for to upgrade to, say, a sea terrace, all the way up to $6,600 for one of the rocks, like the biggest rock star suite. Although this could change based on the season, sailing, and occupancy levels. Currently, Virgin is sailing at a max capacity of 65%. So what you'll do is just click the offer in your email and bid on the room type or types that you're interested in. Provide your payment info, and if your bid is selected, the card on file will be charged for the room or rooms you are bidding for. All right, so that's all for today. As we get more information, we'll be sure to keep you updated and bring that information to you. If our bands do come in, like we said before, we will do an unboxing, of those if they come in before we actually leave. Some people have reported getting them after COVID testing at the port. They've also reported, getting them in the mail. So I've seen both, but if they do come in, we'll be sure to let you know, and show you that as well. So thank you for joining in. Be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell so you know when we've next uploaded. And if you want to book a Virgin cruise or any cruise for that matter, feel free to reach out to me at book.mazybeetravels@gmail.com or check us out on promenadeescapes.com/Mazybee Travels. Thanks and have a good night.